Sorry, give me a second, guys. I literally just got back to the field, so I'm a little discombobulated. I dropped Kingsley at practice and then went and washed laundry at the laundromat and switched it over to the dryer, and then flew back over here and just pulled in to the field to start my live. So don't mind me. All right. Where's everybody at? Holla if you're here. Who's there? Hello, back to good. How are ya? Don't mind my little sprout here. Just going crazy. Hey guys, hey guys. How are ya? Hey Kathleen. Hey hippie chick. So the kids, hey Brenda. Hey Scott. Kathleen, if you can help me watch the chat. I'm sorry, I know everybody prefers me to do the horizontal, but yeah. I don't know. I can't turn it sideways once I'm going, can I? Because it's on my phone. No. Yeah, it says the orientation is locked, and then I have to keep it this way. Hey, Tasha. I am good. Yes, happy Labor Day. Hold on. Now my thing wants to go loosey-goosey. Hold on. So yeah, we're just stuck with this orientation. I'm sorry. I didn't have too many issues with trolls last time though, so fingers crossed. Unfortunately for the cuteness factor, it's just gonna be me today. The kids are all in bed, and well, Kingsley's at practice right here in front of me, and I'm sitting out here by the Tahoe and just gonna do this out here so that way my live gets done the same time as practice, and then I can get him home and showered to bed. Hey Joe. And head to work. So I'm waiting for everybody to jump on to give you guys a recap of our weekend. Micah was here, worked on some projects, got some stuff done, so I'm excited to share that with you guys. And I do have a video that I will be posting tomorrow, sharing several things from this week, but you know, you always hear it first on our live because my editing time is very limited. So those of you that show up or come back and watch the replay of the live, y'all hear it first. So that's your little Deb, did I get any rest this weekend? A little bit, only because I didn't have to work Friday night and I didn't have to work last night. So I did have 3 nights off in a row. Now, I didn't get a ton of sleep those nights, but I was home and I didn't have to work. So that was a good thing. Hey, Deb. Hey, Chandra. Back to good. Yes, words are hard. The kids, poor Zion. Guys, I can't show a video. I don't think I can share a picture on my screen, but I'm finding out that Zion is very much his dad's son because hey Mildred, his eyes are red, bloodshot. His whole face is swollen from he helped cut down the tall weeds and stuff along the waterline this weekend. And clearly he has some bad ragweed allergies and stuff like Micah. I've had to just load him up on Benadryl and eye drops and cold cloths all day. And he is having a rough time. So I hope for his sake that he's feeling better for school tomorrow. But so yeah, he's not feeling too good. But the swelling has gone out a little bit thanks to the Benadryl and rest. So hoping that he feels better tomorrow, but he's not feeling too great. But the boys had some fun this afternoon. Well, they kind of had fun. Zion said that I completely broke his heart because I made them leave before they caught any fish, but we went to Gladys and Anson's to pick up Omega, and they tried to fish a little bit in their pond there, and I know there was fish in there because we saw them like jumping around and stuff like while we were there, but we didn't catch anything. So yes, Kathleen is a good fast whack-a-mole. G Grandos, yes, working third with the kids is rough, but I'm thankful for the opportunity, and it's working out for us right now, so long as I can push through. But I really just need to make it. Hey, Lee and Dale. Hey, Charlene. I'm just trying to push through until we can get our fiber and I can start working from home. So thank you, Michelle. I'll tell him that you all said that you hope he feels better. Lee, I was saying that Zion, from the weekend of helping cut down like the weeds and stuff on the Waterline, his eyes and his face are so swollen and his eyes are all like bloodshot red from allergies. So he's having a rough time. The other kids are all fine though, but they are all super tired. We had a really busy weekend. Hey, Karen. So I think we probably have most of our usual group in here. Hey, Amber. I'll tell him to feel better. He's very excited because we don't have any. Hey, Steve. We don't have any blood family around here except for us. And one of the things I'm thankful for, let me try not to get emotional, is a lot of the wonderful people that we've met since we've been here. And unlike a lot of the other homesteaders around us, we didn't move here already knowing this community. And so we just like by accident went to the homestead meetup and met everyone and then kind of started our channel then. But Gladys and Anson from Ivy family, they have become like family to us. And they sent home a thing from school. I always get emotional. That next week was grandparents' week. And that your grandparents could come and eat lunch with you at school. And Micah's mom and dad both passed in the last year. His dad actually came here. He wanted to be with us on the property. He passed at the end of February. And my family is in North Carolina and not active in Micah's life. And so Zion said, Mom, can we invite Papa and Grandma to come to grandparents' lunch? And that being Gladys's parents. But since they have met us, they have just taken them in as their babies and have treated them like their grandkids. And it really, really made my heart happy that the boys wanted to invite them as their grandparents to grandparents' lunch at school. So they will be coming for grandparents' lunch with Zion and Kieran, and that makes my heart very happy. And they were very happy to come and do that with them. So I'm very excited that that's going to happen this week. But yes, they are wonderful. Did Micah get home this weekend? Yes, he did. Hold on. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me make sure the boys are okay. All right, guys. Sorry. I'm back. The boys are home sleeping, and let's check in on Kenley. Okay, she's good. But anyway, all right, let's see where I am. But yeah, so yeah, we're really excited that Papa and Grandma can come with them to lunch on Wednesday to school. So that'll be really exciting. Kathleen, you're tearing up. Oh, it was so sweet. But hey, Estewa. So yes, Micah came this weekend. He worked Friday until I think 4, and then he jumped in the car and he drove straight here, and he got here Saturday at like 8 in the morning. And then we had friends and family get here at 10, and we worked until about 2 or 3. And then he finally got to sleep at like 4 or so on Saturday. And then we had Sunday together with the family. We spent some time with Gladys and Anson and them. Give me one more second, guys. Sorry. All right, sorry, guys. Hippie chick. Yeah, it's hard when you don't have blood grandparents. But one thing we've always told our kids, because, Micah and I have a blended family, and Kenley's mom, our boys all call Auntie. She loves them to death. They love her to death. That's Auntie. We have other close friends that we call Auntie, Uncle, whatever. And we always tell our kids that, your family is by choice. So we're thankful that we have family that has chosen us and we've chosen them since we've moved here. And it makes things so much better for us just having family here. So, do the kids like their new school? Yes, they do. They really do. I think the smaller school and the more, teachers per kids is a really good fit for our family. It's a lot more along the lines of, kind of what we want for our kids. Kingsley is enjoying football. Kenley's doing volleyball. Zion's about to start soccer. And they're making new friends. They enjoy that they all get to ride, the bus together now. We are still waiting for Omega to get that call if they have a spot for him in pre-K, but I definitely don't think it'll be anytime before January. If it's even this year, it might not be until next year. So it's okay. I'm not trying to rush it. But yes, Granson chosen family can definitely be much better than actual family. So let's see, make sure I'm not missing anything. Steve, well, we are always happy for another grandpa. So you come on down and love on these kids, and we would love it. Omega's already waiting for his ride in the backhoe. So, oh, Kim. All right, hippie chick Kim. I'll try to remember that, but I'm so bad at remembering names with channels. Some people, I remember their channel and not their name. Some people remember their name, not their channel. So I will do my best. They say like third shift brain fog is a real thing, and it really is. Like if I don't write it down, I'm not gonna remember it at all. So let's see this week. Now I do have like all of this documented briefly in my video that I'm going to post tomorrow, but you guys get the early scoop. So I got to put on my mechanic pants and I worked on the Honda. Normally I do not do the car stuff, okay? That's Micah's job, but he wasn't here, and I wanted to make sure that it was going to be good for him to drive back, because he brought Tahoe back and he was going to take the Honda and bring that back to Indiana. So I changed out the speed sensor, and I got to do it twice because I took out the old one, put in the new one, and the new one that we had ordered wasn't the right one. So I got to take it out, put the new one back in, drive to O'Reilly's, get the right one, come back, take that one back out, put the new one back in, and then we're good. But I was really nervous because I don't like messing with car guts, because I feel like there's so many components and I don't want to like touch the wrong thing and mess it up. But I did it. I didn't break it. I didn't break myself and I didn't lose any tools. So I would call that a win. But yeah, Wanda, yes, I am working on taking care of me. The tired look is just kind of like permanent now. So just disregard this. Maybe I'll just start wearing more makeup and then you won't be able to tell. But yeah. So then, Lee, what day was it I got the chicks? Was that Thursday, I think, maybe? Wednesday? I don't know. One day last week, Thursday. Thank you, Lee. I had ordered Chandra, that's funny. I need that magnet. It says, friends welcome, family by appointment. That's right. So I what was it? Oh, chicks. Okay. So I ordered 50 Cornish cross, and Lee had told me that they had no problems at the Odin post office getting live chicks in quick amount of time and getting them in healthy and stuff. And so she just suggested that I order them to her address so they would go to Odin, because that's only like a little over an hour's drive, which isn't too bad, and more chance that I would get them live, because I've tried 2 different hatcheries since I've been here, and both times they took more than 3 days to get here, and I lost basically all of them. So I said, well, you know what, I'm gonna give it a shot, because I really, really want to do a good batch of meat chicks, but I want to do it while it's still hot enough that I can get a large amount and I don't have to use a heat lamp, because there's enough of them to cuddle together and it's hot enough outside that I don't have to worry about that. But then also when it's time to butcher them in like 8 to 10 weeks, it'll be cool enough that it won't be like blazing hot while we're butchering. So I think I actually hit like the perfect sweet spot, because they're all doing healthy and well. I went Thursday. Now it was rocky getting them, because I had worked all night Wednesday night and it was like a rough night. And then I brought all my good to Jen and started driving. Well, first I had a coworker that had 14 laying hens, and she was like, I got these, a family member passed and we had to take all their animals, and these hens are not getting along with our hens. Can you please come get them like today, tomorrow, in the morning? And I was like, okay. So I grabbed some crates and I shoved them in the back of the Honda, two dog crates, and put down some blankets and put them in the back of the Honda. Drove over there. That was only like 15 minutes away. Grabbed 14 laying hens from them. Came home, stuck them all in the coop. Got them some food and water, closed them up. Then I headed to Odin to get the chicks. Well, I made it to like the rest stop on 71, which is only like 25 minutes from my house maybe, and I had already like fallen asleep like 3 times trying to drive. So I pulled into the rest stop and slept in my car for like an hour. And when Lee and Dale heard that I was like had to stop, they ran to the post office and grabbed the chicks for me. And I slept for like an hour, woke up, drove the rest of the way to their house, got to their house. They were like, you need to sleep some more. So I laid down in their guest room and slept for another hour, and then grabbed the chicks and went home. And it's a good thing I did nap, because once I got home, like I got home just in time to put the chicks up and meet the kids in the bus. And then we had football practice, and Kinley had an away game and everything. So it was our usual crazy evening. But yeah, so I got my chicks. I put them in the chicken tractor. If you haven't watched my video about the chicken tractor, I reinforced it with some more hardware cloth, and then I found a spot where I wanted to leave it for like a week or so, and I put like some boards and rocks and stuff anywhere that where like the ground kind of dipped down under the bottom of it, so no little chicks could like worm their way out. But I lost one chick only, but that's because a couple got out through a little hole, and Venom is an opportunist, and he got it before I could get them all, the ones that got out, back in. So it wasn't the fault of the hatchery or anything. So I will definitely be ordering from this hatchery again. And yeah, I had really good success with them, and so far the chicks have been really healthy and good. So Let's see. Yes, one day at a time, Charlene. Thank you, Wanda. Grandkids welcome parents by appointment. That's good. Love it. Yes, Lee, I am thankful I was able to rest as well, because I probably would have ended up just like taking another nap at the rest stop or something, and in your guest room was much cozier than my car. So I was thankful for that. So let's see. I got the chicks on Thursday, and then Lee and Dale had brought us a couple roosters and some stuff for our Waterline, and some resources to go get some of the stuff for our Waterline. So on Friday, I went and got the rest of the stuff that I needed, PEX and stuff for the Waterline. And then Saturday, Micah came, and we got the water run from the meter into the house, and then we also put a spigot on the end of the house, like towards where the dogs and everything are. So now Kingsley was so excited when he had to do animals the next day, because we were able to put one hose at that end and it reached all the dogs and everything. He didn't have to carry any water bowls or anything. And then the other hose could go across the easement to the chickens and fill up all their stuff. So the kids did not have to carry any waters anywhere. So they were very excited. All right, so I ordered them from Lee. Was it Hoover Hatchery? I think. I'll double check. Kim, if you email me, I think my email should be in the description. Email me and I'll let you know what hatchery I used. Back to good. You're good. Thank you. And thank you, Kathleen, for helping out. Liz, Wanda, you worked nights for most of your career. You can relate. Yeah. Hey, Mike, what's up? Yes, Hoover Hatchery. Okay. Yes. So I think probably in the spring, I'll probably order some more laying hens from them. But, well, and I also want to do another batch of meat chickens in the spring, because 2 years ago when I did a big batch of chickens in my backyard when we were still like living in the city and stuff, I think I did I did 35 and 35, and that wasn't even enough for like the whole year. So I'm wanting to do at least 100 in, now, between now and this coming spring. But also, one of our neighbors, not a YouTuber, is going to be fencing in some of their property, and they want to get a meat calf, and they wanted to know if we wanted to go half with them for a meat calf, and then, just go half in the butchering and everything. So we said yes, of course, we would love to do that. So hopefully next year sometime we will have that. When Bobblehead has chicks and stuff to sell, I'm sure I'll be getting some from him for sure. If anyone local knows someone that does fencing, I really need to get like an acre fenced in for the dogs, because we really, really, really do not like having them tied up. But our neighbors are kind of scared of pit bulls in general, even though ours are friendly. They're scared of them. But also, I want the dogs to be loose around the house. So if someone that we didn't want to come up to the house came up to the house, they could intercept them before they get to the house. So we're really wanting to fence in like at least an acre. But that's something that we don't have a lot of expertise or time to do right now, and especially with Micah not being here right now. So if anybody local has some suggestions for someone to help with fencing, shoot me an email or message me on Facebook, or if you have my number, text me. because I want to kind of start getting some quotes and budgeting for that sooner rather than later. But Wiley came over today because, hey Sheila, I'm glad you made it as well. It's good to see you. Has anybody seen, no, I can't even think of their name. Never mind. A couple of our regulars I haven't seen in a while. David, Cuddly Texan, a couple people I haven't seen in a little while, but maybe Dave Kaman's going over or something. Wanda, we have 10 acres. Yep. Right now we mainly have all of our animals and stuff kind of on about 1 acre-ish. So we kind of want to just like fence in that like kind of important stuff. And then we'll be working with the rest of it over the next couple of years. But right now, mainly just like that acre around the house. He did, Kathleen? Huh. Well, I hope David's all right. I haven't seen him in a couple weeks. So yeah, what else was I going to say? So Wiley came over today and Karen found us a sink, a brand new sink on Marketplace. It's so pretty. And I was able to pick it up. It was still new in the box. They had just like ordered the wrong size. And so it has like a little water filter for drinking water. It has a nice like tall faucet spray thing. It has the little like waterfall spray thing that like sprays into the bottom of it. It's fancy. But hey Kendra, I miss you too. So I just went and picked that up this morning. And Wiley came over to look at it and see if I needed any other connectors or anything to get it set up. And he's going to build me like a temporary stand to set it on until we fully decide where we're going to put like counters and cabinets and all that kind of stuff. And we can, Dale gave us a piece of granite to use for the countertop with the sink. Then we can cut out a spot for the sink and everything. But I don't want to do any of that until, one, we still need to put the wall insulation and the drywall up. Two, we want to finish for sure figuring out where all we need to run water to, like where we're going to put all of our like bathroom stuff and everything. So because we have it in the walls to help keep it from freezing, I don't want to cover it up until we're sure that we have all that where we want it. So, but I do want to be able to use my sink, and we worked really hard to get water in the house, so I want to be able to use it. So, we kind of talked about some game plans there. David, there you are. I was just saying I hadn't seen you in a while. Glad to see you are here. Hey, Annabore. But anybody have any questions for me about me, the kids, the farm, all that good stuff? The kids are all doing well in school, enjoying school. Kenley, her biggest complaint is that there isn't school on the weekends and that she doesn't have more homework than she does because she doesn't have enough to do whenever she gets home from school. And I'm like, you could just relax, maybe help with something, go outside, practice volleyball. There's plenty of stuff to do, but she likes to have fun with her friends all the time. Hey, Greg. I told Micah that I got your email with your phone number. He just got back into town. Like, he just got back to his hotel, like, literally, like, 30 minutes ago. So he's probably passed out right now, but he is going to be reaching out to you soon to try to meet up. Oh, I'm sorry. Go get some rest. Yes, thank you, Wanda. Everything's coming together. It's so amazing. I love it. And it's coming together. Honestly, it seems slow, but it's really coming together faster than I really thought that it would. So I'm really excited. But I'm not trying to rush, I'm not trying to rush things because I know when you try to rush and force things, they don't usually work out the way that you want them to. So, yeah, the only downside of the kids in the new school was I didn't really give them a chance to tell their friends at their old school goodbye. And but I mean, they'll still see them around town and stuff. They see them at games and things. So it's not like they're never gonna see them again. But they were upset about it for like a day, and now they're fine. Greg, yes, we did get water to the house this weekend, and we added a spigot on the other end of our house towards the animals and stuff. So yes, that is going well. Sheila, I'm not sure what drawing tab was in shirt. Did you order something that you were mailing? Maybe I missed it and wasn't paying attention earlier. Sorry. But yes, the kids are enjoying the new school, making new friends. Hey, Mike. Oh, you're talking to Annabore. Sorry. But yeah, so that's been the majority of what's been going on. It's been a lot. Doesn't sound like a lot, but between work and getting kids to and from school, squeezing in a little bit of sleep, and just the everyday stuff. It's hard. One thing that you know, you don't really think about when you see these projects that people are doing is that, like, we still have everyday life stuff to do on top of trying to complete projects and get things done. So, like doing laundry and cooking for the family and keeping up with the house and keeping up with school stuff and projects and this special day and this, that, and the other. Sometimes it is hard to squeeze in the other stuff that desperately does need to be done, but it's just finding the time in the day to do it. So, okay, Sheila, thank you. Yeah, the boys have been drawing a lot lately. But yes, David, we're trying to get everything buttoned down before winter. I think Dale has some more tin that he's going to bring for us to make a skirting under the house. I need to insulate that water line that we ran. We ran it under the short end of the house up inside, so we just need to insulate that end, and it's close enough that we can just literally reach under and put the insulation around it. But we need to do that, and then we can go ahead and skirt the whole house, and that should help this winter with the cold, because it was definitely very cold in the empty shed last winter. Granted, we only had like small buddy heaters. We had no insulation in the ceiling. We had no power or heat or anything, but it was rough. So I already know just from what we've done so far that it'll be easier. But Wanda, yes, we have a stove, and Dale actually brought us a plug and a box and everything and hooked that up for us on Saturday. We had our first meal with our friends that came to help on Saturday that I made on the stove. So yes, we have a stove. It's working. That was amazing. Work from home, Greg. I have a laptop from Anson and Gladys that I just need to order a cord for that they think works, but they're not 100% sure. And if it does, then I just need to get a second monitor that can attach to it, because for the job I need to do, I have to have 2 monitors. And then I'm waiting on Wave. I have to have hardwire internet. So I went to the office and filled out the paperwork and stuff to say that I wanted to get my fiber, and they're supposed to call me about setting up installation, but they haven't called me yet, so I'm still waiting. Greg, yes, Dale was saying heat tape, so I need to look into that. I haven't heard of it. I haven't budgeted or looked up how much it costs or anything yet, so that's definitely on my radar. Thank you, Charlene. For skirting the house, Dale was suggesting that we just dig down a little bit and put the tin down into the ground a few inches, and then there's a lip that sticks out like this, kind of around near the bottom of the house, that we're just gonna butt it up against and screw that in like that all the way around. Our house is pretty low to the ground, really a person could barely crawl under there, so it's not gonna take a lot of skirting to enclose it. So yeah, we're planning on doing that around the bottom of the house before it gets too cold. But Charlene, not easy to do it alone. We're doing it. Yes. Yes, everything will work out for sure. I'm not stressed and I'm not in a rush for anything. I'm very excited for the progress that we've made. I'm very excited of everyone that has helped us and supported us. And, I'm not trying to rush anything. It'll all come together when it's supposed to. That's always been my motto. Sorry, trying to make sure I'm not missing anybody here. But yeah, it's been a very long week and weekend. And I do have to work tonight, so I'm trying to hype myself up. I was going to take a nap today. The kids really wanted to go fishing, and they did not have school today. And since Omega spent the night over at Gladys's anyways, I had to go get him. And that's where they wanted to go fish. I couldn't really say no, so we got the fishing poles out that the kids all won at the homesteading meetup. Actually, the boys all won fishing poles at the meetup. So we pulled those out, and they didn't catch anything. And Zion said I broke his heart because I made him leave when he was trying so hard. He was trying so hard to catch a fish, and he really did. From the time that we got there to when we left, he was at the side of that pond with his fishing rod, just watching and casting and waiting and casting and watching, and he didn't catch anything, but I'm sure he will next time. Put some foam board inside the metal. Oh yes, I would not use hay bales, that's for sure. I will look into that. I did want to do like spray foam under the house, but apparently our house is too low to the ground that it would be quite difficult to do that. So yeah, but I think as long as we skirt it to help keep the wind and stuff out, then we might put like some insulation maybe in the floor before we put the flooring down. But I know just the skirting will help, and then plus once we get the walls and stuff insulated, that'll help a lot too. So I'm not sure how weatherproof our windows are, so we might have to put like some clear bubble wrap stuff on the windows, but that's nothing new for me. We were in a fifth wheel last winter and it got pretty cold and we managed just fine. So yes to heat tape to the water lines. All right, I will have to look into that. You guys email me or send me your suggestions for that, because I don't know much about heat tape. My seed house is like a shed house. We use the gold foam insulation on the subfloor and it stays pretty warm. Okay, I will have to check into that, David. Gold foam insulation. I'm probably going to forget that. So you could shoot me an email or, yeah, something along those lines. My memory is not the best these days, but at least I am honest about it. I used to, as a kid, I used to think like, wow, I don't understand how parents just forget so much stuff. Like, it's not that hard to just remember this one thing that I asked them to remember. And I didn't realize that they were trying to remember like 25,000 other things besides the one thing that I asked them to remember that wasn't even actually that important. But Sheila, I will ask Wiley about the heat tape. Greg, yes, I did. I went and got my meat chickens and they were all healthy and strong and they're still doing great. And I've got them in my chicken tractor and they will be in there until they get too big to fit. And then I'll move them probably in with my regular chickens. Or potentially I might just keep them in the coop, in the chicken coop. During the day as well, just to kind of keep them in one space. I need some more of So for the electric fencing that we have, I need some more of those plastic posts that hold the fencing up, because I have a lot more fencing that I could put up and expand it, but I don't think I have more of the posts. And I just have like a metal stake at the end, and then it's like a plastic post that has like several like hooks on it that you can just like put your netting on to hold it up. But we were gonna try to expand that while Micah was here, but we didn't have enough posts, so I'm either gonna have to try to order some, or maybe find some on Marketplace or something, and so I can try to get that expanded a little bit more. Wrap the heat tape on the pipe and then use the foam. Okay, I will have to try that. But the heat tape, you have to like plug it into something, right? You have to have electricity to like set up when it like turns on and off, etc., etc. Is that right? I think I heard someone say something about that. Okay, Greg, thank you. It does. I mean, we have power, but we also want to make sure that we're being prepared for, like, if there's a time that we don't have power, we want to make sure to not lose our options, you know, for if we didn't have it. So, but I mean, also though, if we didn't have power, we do still have the generator. So. But yeah, I think I'm probably going to wrap this up shortly unless anybody else had any questions or anything. I think I've pretty much plug it in before Thanksgiving, unplug at Easter. Okay. Omega is about to have a birthday. No, I'm not home, Joe. I am at the ball field. Kingsley has football practice. So that's Dollar General behind me. And then the football field is in front of me. Well, the practice field. Pipe wraps on the inside. Omega's birthday is coming up in a couple weeks. So he is very excited to be 4 soon. And then Zion's birthday is right around Thanksgiving. So, Steve, it's your birthday today. Happy birthday. 69 years young. Look at you. Happy birthday. Omega is not until the 20th. He was my only child that was born on his due date. Can I get a power nap in before work? No, because I have to get Kingsley back home from practice, get him showered and in bed, and then I have to leave. I basically have just enough time to get myself showered and ready, and then because I have to pick up my laundry from the laundromat on the way to work. So, yeah, no time for a nap for me, but it's okay. I will power through. Monster will help give me energy halfway through the night. It'll be all right. Yes. Steve, do you want me to sing you happy birthday? I'll do it if you want me to. Oh, David, you cannot let it cross over itself. You don't want me to sing happy birthday to you? Oh, you kind of hurt my feelings. Wanda, your daughter's birthday is the 26th. See you, J&B. Good night. Yes. I don't know what day of the week the 20th is going to be on. What, a Tuesday? Wednesday, maybe? See you, Wanda. I'll have to get Omega on here so he can see everybody for his birthday when it gets here. I don't think Micah's on tonight because I think he is probably passed out at the hotel from the drive. I don't even know if he stopped. Karen how long till my washer can be hooked up. I'm not sure. I'm focusing on getting the shower area figured out first. Oh, your twins will be 8 on the 15th. 8-year-olds are so fun. Yeah, we got to figure out the shower and everything first, and then I want to make sure that I have coverage for the washer and dryer so they don't get hit too hard by the elements. So that's kind of still a plan in progress. The 20th is a Tuesday. Okay. Oh, happy anniversary, Charlene. Micah and I will have our 8th. Is it our 8th anniversary this year, babe? I think October 31st. I think. How old is Zion? He's about to be 7. So it must be our 8th. Our 8th anniversary. I think. I don't remember. I'm horrible with dates. It's been a long time. Kim, are your twins boys or girls? Because, I mainly only know how to do boys, but I've heard girls are fun. I mean, obviously I have Kenley, but the majority of the goings-ons in our house is boys. So. Did anybody do anything fun for Labor Day today? Who had to work? Ooh, boys, fun. Who had to work today? I'm actually surprised that I was off, and we get holiday pay for last night for Labor Day. So that was kind of exciting. I got paid to not work. So, yay, my favorite. Joe, you went for a walk? There you go. I walked around and checked on the animals. Had to untangle a couple of my dogs. We'd moved one of the 5-year-old boy and a 12-year-old girl. You sound like us. We've got 3, 5, 6, 10 boys and then a 14-year-old girl. How did you untangle 2 of the dogs? So got one of them moved further away. David, you get paid to not work every day but Tuesday? That must be nice. I would love that. I would love that setup. Kim, are you in Arkansas? Are you nearby or are you far away? I'm going to guess you're far away. Probably not near here. What time is it? Sorry, there's like this some kind of cough, some kind of bug going around that has a cough and you're in Mountain View. I don't know where that is, but I'll look it up. Arkansas, hey, you're in the same state as us. There's that. All right, I think I'm gonna wrap this up because it looks like our kids are almost done. Oh, they're over there running. Good, he'll be getting tired. Ha ha. No, I'm not. Oh. Are you going to be near Gary and Mary? Or you're still looking for land? Or you bought land and you're coming soon? Because Rachel's coming soon, right? She's going to be besides Gary and Mary. Feel free to email me or message me on Facebook. I can't promise that I'll respond right away, but I will respond eventually. But, all right, I think I'm going to pop off of here so I can get my phone plugged in because I think I'm only on, like, what percent? It's red, whatever that is, under 10. Back to good. Okay. 30 minutes from them. Which direction? Because they're like 30 minutes from us. So you probably would be within an hour of us then.
Where? Is it in the very back door? This one? The very back or that
Okay,
back?
so 30 minutes.
My
Gotcha.
phone is up there.
So All right, then. So, Rachel, we'll be meeting y'all soon. And then hopefully Kim. Towards Booneville. Okay, sweet. So, you're going to be close to us. If you're 30 minutes from them towards Booneville, then you're almost practically right here. There you go. Are your kids going to be in school, Kim, or do you homeschool? See you, Charlene. Thank you. Or, Kim, you just feel free to email me or something. I can give you my phone number. Or you can ask Gary for my phone number. Tell him I said to give it to you.
My phone's up there.
All right, guys. I'm going to jump off here because I know you're getting tired of seeing me yawning. And it's getting dark. And I need to get this stuff put up before Kingsley gets in here. Okay, awesome. Well, yeah. Email me and I'll give you my phone number, Kim. All right. Thanks for coming, guys. Love y'all. If I can end this thing. Sorry about my finger. Bye, Rachel. Can't wait to meet you. See you, Joe.